Hello everyone, Shikaria here, and I'm back with another film talks, which I have done one of these in a while, but I didn't upload it because I'm lazy, and so it's basically the same one, just a little different, because I'm about to go and see Guardians of the Galaxy in 10 minutes, so I'm going to need to wrap this up quick, and I thought, let's do kind of expectations versus reality sort of thing. So I tell you what I'm expecting from it, I tell you what I am hoping from it, and then after that, after I've gone and seen it, I come back, I do another video, and I put them together as a kind of two-part thing, but they're going to be the same video, if that makes sense. And so Guardians of the Galaxy, it's the new Marvel film, big Marvel film, but sorry, I've just eaten, so still kind of digesting, but I need to do this quick. I haven't been a fan of Marvel in the past, and washing machine. I haven't been a fan of Marvel their past few films. Like, before I go ahead and do the rest of it and everything, I just want to say I did not like the Avengers, okay? So, if you like the Avengers and I don't like this, which I'm kind of expecting to, because it's like, I've heard, I can't remember who it was that described it, but they described it as Firefly in a Marvel universe, and Firefly is just one of my all-time favourite TV shows. I absolutely love it. I think it's utterly brilliant. And I've heard nothing but good things about Guardians of the Galaxy, which is pretty good. I kind of wanted to do this with another film, but I've already been to see that film, and I will do a review of that next week, as it's quite a big film, and I'm trying out a new style. I'm downstairs at the moment because I'm home alone, and upstairs my room is really messy and I can't bother to tie it. So downstairs doing it and everything. And so, Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm expecting it to be good, because I've heard nothing but good things about it. But it's all from the same people which said the Avengers was really good. And there are very few films where I hate them every time I watch them, but I hate them more every time I watch them, sorry. And Avengers is one of them, because it's just crash, crash, bang, bang. But Guardians of the Galaxy, it looks like it's going to be genuinely interesting, genuinely... Like, people have said that it's quite a risk that they took, and like the camera's going up. I've got a mirror, which I'm trying to kind of line up. That's the only thing with holding it. It's gonna carry on cutting my face off. So let me know what you think of this style, and whether you prefer me sitting down and doing it that way. You know, so I'm looking forward to it. Going to go and see it with friends, and yeah, I've heard it's Bradley Cooper as the raccoon. I'm not a fan of Vin Diesel, but I doubt Groot talks that much, to be honest. Apparently Chris Pratt is the best thing about it. It's got John C. Reilly, who I like. You know, We Need to Talk About Kevin is really, really great, and he was good in Suck the Freak, even though they kind of screwed up the series in that film. But this isn't about Suck the Freak. This is about Guardians of the Galaxy, and I will see you when I get back from it. Bye. Hello everyone, Shikaria here, I'm back. Just been away for a second for you guys, but it's been about, I don't know, about 5 hours or so for me, because so I've just got back from Guardians of the Galaxy, because we went out with friends after, so yeah. First off, I really liked it. I thought it was really, really great. Chris Pratt was funny, even Vin Diesel was funny, even though the only words he had to say was, "I am Groot." Bradley Cooper was funny. It was a very, very, very funny film. It kind of reminded me of a combination of Firefly and Star Trek. And yes, that is as good as it sounds. With Star Trek, I mean the new Star Trek, J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. Because I didn't like the originals, and I'll probably get a bunch of people hating me for that. But, you know, it's different if you're going out with it to when you're actually a kid and rewatching them, and you just go, rather watch the new ones. Anyway, so yeah, this plot. The plot of it is that Chris Pratt starts off and he's a little kid and his mum is dying, and so he's at the hospital, and then he runs out of the hospital and is abducted, and then it's like, and that's in 1988, and then 26 years later he's hired to collect an orb. He's like a junker, I think he says, and he's hired to collect an orb, and but then that orb is obviously chased by several people, and so it begins. And it's very similar to every other Marvel film, where in that you know, it's some sort of artifact that's able to, you know, caused the destruction of life as we know it, that sort of thing. But and so it bears many similarities to the Avengers, but it's entirely, it's done so much better. You know, the whole thing about the team coming together, and it's far more believable. Yeah, it's far more believable than it was in the Avengers, where it was just, and there was Bruce Banner on a motorcycle. Oh, and then Thor, you know, and Avengers just, it didn't do it well at all. I thought that was one of the real weaknesses. And while it does have the battle at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy goes on for far too long, to be honest. There's a whole lot of shit battles which kind of like Star Wars sort of thing, and it goes on for about 20 minutes of that. And to be honest, you could kind of go, you know what, this really isn't that important. But you know, it does really well, and it's funny, and they're doing a second one because of how successful this one is, which kind of expected, because it's Marvel and they like to create sequels. No idea how good the sequel's going to be. You already know what the sequel's going to be about once you watch the film. I'm not saying what it is because minor spoilers. Not about the film itself, but yeah, I'm not saying anymore. Zoe Saldana she's pretty good as Gamora. She's probably the least interesting character. No, Drax is the least interesting character. He's funny, but he's kind of boring, to be honest, because, and that's comparing it to a tree whose only words in the whole thing is "I am Groot" with different intonations. So yeah, really, really good film. Definitely worth going to see. It's a good summer blockbuster. It's a lot of fun. In no way is it going to be remembered for the years to come, the same way that no Marvel film will ever be remembered in the years to come. It's not going to stand the test of time. To be honest, I'd agree with the reviews in that it's the best thing Marvel have done, but that's only because I don't really like much of the stuff that Marvel have done in the past few years. Definitely worth going to see if you get the chance. Very funny, very good, and that's pretty much all I have to say. Sorry if this sounds a little rushed and not that great review, but I'm very, very tired, to be honest. It's I've had very late nights recording with Ace and Beanie, and while it's only 11, I kind of just want to go to sleep right now. So, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.